Thank you for joining us. Today we'd really like to educate you on who actually calls RCS, what agencies are using RCS, what are the many things they're asking for us to solve, and in conjunction with that, the programmatic services that we've used to solve the problems that not only Craven faces, but also the surrounding counties. So to start with, at the top of our page, we see behavioral services and the domestic violence shelters. One of the biggest areas that we see problems are with people that are dealing with mental health and also with domestic violence. And then around the corner you'll see the medical, which is Carolina East and Vida and Onslow Memorial. They all have psychiatric hospitals, and they're going to be referring to RCS for shelter, and also in certain situations prescription vouchers. On the right-hand side, you'll see the churches and the Salvation Army, and that is where RCS was initially founded to be able to take care of the people that are in the congregations, but also to have a central location for those churches to come to help feed the people, clothe the people, and give the people shelter. Our schools will refer to RCS. Jones, Craven, and Pamlico. There might be some kids that need help with electricity. There might be kids that need food, or even a lot of times shelters. The school bus will stop out in front of RCS and pick the kids up. One of the most exciting things that we see is the Greyhound bus stopping in Craven County. So if you were one of those people that thought you're going to be able to go to the Atlantic Ocean or maybe to Ocracoke, you're going to go to the lovely shores of the Trent River. So we have people from all over the United States staying in our shelter. The correctional institutions use RCS, the police station, the local police station, Department of Corrections, the county jail, and Craven County Probation will refer people who do not have a place to stay or need a place to stay while they're on probation to RCS. Certain individuals, once they hear about our programs, will call RCS. And finally, the Department of Social Services uses RCS quite a bit. Pamlico, Craven, and Jones County. And they're referring people here for food, for clothing, and for shelter. There are some different items that you'll see around the wheels that are specific to why are they calling. At the top of the bubble, you'll see the homelessness issue. We are the only homeless shelter in Jones, Craven, Pamlico, Carteret for women, and Lenoir for women as well. So our shelter is used quite a bit to try to get people into safe places. PTSD for veterans, we are trying to tackle the veteran issue. We have a very large homeless population for veterans in eastern North Carolina, and we're working to try to help them get the help that they so deserve by mobile clinics coming from East Carolina, and then also plugging them in with the VA and using the DAV as well. Again, mental illness is a big problem in not only North Carolina, but also the United States. So we're trying to keep people on their meds. We're trying to house people if we can to get them into certain programs. And we do feed the people that some people will see wandering the streets of New Bern. They'll come in and we'll make sure that they do have a good meal if that's the only thing that we can possibly do for them. Domestic violence, if the Coastal Women's Shelter here locally is filled, we will have them come into our shelter. And then we'll work to get them into other shelters throughout North Carolina to keep them and their families safe. With dealing with drug addiction, we've partnered with Reviving Lives Ministry, which is a ministry located here at RCS. Reviving Lives Ministry houses men and women, and they are working with substance abuse problems that they may encounter. We also send people to Durham, and we send people to South Carolina. There's two great programs for drug addicted people that have lots of success. It is a faith-based education, as is RLM, and we do see a lot of great positive results with that. Believe it or not, human trafficking is a big concern of ours in Craven County. We do see women that are facing human trafficking, and we work with Project Fight out of the Salvation Army. Project Fight is an amazing organization that will actually come within 24 hours and relocate anyone experiencing that problem to the middle of the state. So we really love Project Fight, and we are big proponents of the work that they do. One of the things that we do tackle is, or that we do see, is poverty through lack of education. And RCS is making a huge foray into the neighborhood here in conjunction with Craven Community College. It is through that partnership that we've been able to develop the STEP program, which is Strive, Train, Earn, and Prosper. And classes are taught in the annex at RCS. And this would be workforce development programs, so it might be carpentry, it might be hospitality, it could be forklift driving, ways for students to get immediate jobs. The professors and the teachers that are teaching the classes also own the businesses, so that's a win-win for both the student and for the employer. And they step out into not only just a job, but also having resume skills and interview skills, something that's so important before our students leave the classroom. We are very excited about our partnership with Craven. We know that even more classes are going to be coming, and we know that we can truly break the cycle of poverty through education. So that's an initiative that we are very proud of. 2017 is a very exciting time for RCS. We are involved in the B campaign, Build, Engage, and Empower. We're going to engage and empower families in our communities as well as veterans by building 4 family rooms for families, currently extending it from 1 to 4, and then we're going to add 6 emergency shelter rooms for veterans. We hope that this will make a big impact not only in the community but also in these people's lives, and we're very excited about that. We're also going to move our kitchen from its current location to the end of our warehouse, and it's going to be able to increase the seating from 40 to 120. And that's so exciting for the people that continue to have to use our soup kitchen for their safety and also for their comfort. And it reduces the length of wait times as well as speeds up the service to be able to get that great hot meal that RCS is so famous for. As you can see, we're very excited about what the future holds for RCS. We know that God is our CEO. We know He makes it all things possible. And we know that He works for the good to all the people that come in contact with RCS, both our volunteers, our staff, and our board members. We want to thank you so much for taking the time to look at this presentation. I'm available with any questions that you may have at RCS. And again, we just thank you so much for your support through the past 35 years and beyond.